So hello guys, this is Nila Pandey. Welcome back at a new YouTube video. And today I'm going to talk about Middle East. I have my screen right in front of me. I've been following the whole news from the morning, and I would like to talk how this situation is going to affect globally. I would like to point out one very important tweet that I read from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Japan. And that tweet, I have seen most of the tweets mostly about trying to ask for de-escalation. It can be from the Middle Eastern countries, it can be from the European countries, it can be from UN or any international organization. But what Japan tweeted is very important. And what they tweeted was that they are monitoring their energy resources. The escalating tensions in Middle East will affect globally. Yes, it will. The strait which is involved right in the middle of this conflict is Strait of Hormuz. Strait of Hormuz accounts for 20% of global energy supply chain. And this is very important. I mean, right in front of me, I have a Air India flight going from Delhi to Amsterdam. It shouldn't go over Riyadh at any point in time. I would have never imagined it going over Riyadh, then Red Sea, and then going actually over Egypt and then Mediterranean. Why? Why should a flight between India and Amsterdam go over this flight path? Because the Middle Eastern is close. I have seen so many videos of interception of the missile falling as a debrief after the interception. I have seen a video of a person in Qatar. I have seen a video of a missile striking in US naval bases in Bahrain. And this is very essential. These countries are stuck. Countries like Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, UAE, they host US foreign bases, military installations, and these things keep them in the line of fight always. Oman foreign minister has, I saw his tweet, it's very emotional plea. It's basically like, this is not war, this is not your war, please don't get into this. And it speaks so many things. If you are able to understand what these tweets means, the escalation of the military strike started by Israel and US has resulted in a death of a Pakistani national. I mean, to really understand what this means is, imagine a Pakistani national dying in UAE from a missile fired by Iran on a US military base. This is a global problem. This is not. It could be anyone. It was a Pakistani national. It could be an Indian national. It could be a European EU national. It could be any national. And this is a global problem. And we need to understand that. Right now, I don't know what is happening. Like, whole airspace is down. There's the Middle Eastern big three, Qatar, Emirates, and Etihad. Everything is down. None of the commercial flights are operating from Hamad, none from Sheikh Zayed, and none from the Dubai International Airport. It's completely closed, and I have the flight radar screen right up. I have been following Al Jazeera, CNN on all these places, and there's a lot of things happening. I mean, there's a UAE Air Force flight took off from Al Ain, and there's more than 55,000 people actively tracking it right now. I have the screen in front of me, I can see, and there's so many things happening at the same time. This is all for now. I can honestly, I don't know what to say, but what I'll say is that for the people who watches my videos regularly, you need to understand this is not a Middle Eastern problem. This is not a US versus Iran problem. This is a global problem. This is going to affect the oil prices globally. People are going to ask, where else can we get oil from? And that is not going to be very nice. People are going to do nasty things, and this will drag everyone in this. So what we need to do is we need to understand what is happening. As a viewer, before listening to anything, you need to be informed. So follow all these sources. The best news outlet who has the vast coverage in this region is Al Jazeera. But before taking anything in, try to understand what other news outlets are reporting. If there's any tweet from RT, CNN, it's mostly based on Al Jazeera. They are basically quoting them. So understand who is posting that. There's a lot of AI these days. Try to be informed viewer. I want you guys to be informed, responsible, and understand that this affects everyone. So be ready to. There's a lot of things that can happen. I expect that there's some type of diplomatic negotiation would be happening right now as we speak. Indonesian Prime Minister, the ministry has openly said that they are ready to be as the mediators between Tehran and DC, which is very good news. But I hope that this is resolved as soon as possible. There's not even a single commercial fight above Iran or the Middle Eastern nations. Let's hope that this situation is solved quickly and no more civilian lives will be lost. I will be back if there's an update on the situation. There's going to be an update for sure. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is Anila Pandey signing off.